Hey everyone, Sunrai Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 11th episode of the second season of Oshinoko. Now, last episode was certainly eventful. Like, we're moving forward. We have the Aqua stuff. The show is very much trying to make us think that Daddy's already dead. No need to worry about it. Just move on with your life, Aqua. It's all good. Just a weight off his shoulders. But we're not that naive. We know it's not that simple. That there's a secret Daddy still. We know that's right. The show's not going to trick me. But we also have the Ruby stuff, so I'm glad we're making progress on that, trying to get a song done. It was taking too long for Ruby's liking, our adorable, spoiled child, Ruby. So she just kind of sends a video to the guy to try to motivate him, and I'd say it did pretty well, right? Really had that, like, newbie, innocent, enthusiastic, passionate kind of energy to it, which really helped lift him up, I think. But we also had, like, a mysterious girl near the end of the episode, so I'm curious about that, right? Like, I looked at the character list to see if it was maybe a character I just forgot about or whatever, and I saw the character there, but, like, we got, like, a name and nothing else about it. Just, I mean, there was something there that was, like, under, like, a spoiler tab, so I'm obviously not gonna click that. But yeah, clearly something going on with that character. Very curious what that's about. I don't think it's someone we're supposed to remember. I think it's just someone new that's gonna spice things up. But yeah, we'll see. So let's jump on in and check it out. 3, 2, 1, play. I do have water, so. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, she is in the opening. I never really noticed that. Okay. So that's why she sort of looked familiar. I guess that makes sense. And jump. Could you imagine if that jump is supposed to, like, foreshadow some kind of, like, lover's double suicide sort of thing? Obviously not, but the thought that came to mind. Bum 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 bum. Now that it's kind of completely over, I'm already starting to kind of miss the whole Tokyo Blade thing. But I guess I'll go. Don't sound too excited. See, that's what excitement looks like. Kitty case. I see where this is going. Okay, it's a date. There you go. She's like, I wasn't quite done with my proposal yet. We're gonna see her naked. Yep. Well, I'll take it. Narration on point there. But she looks great no matter what she wears. I know that's not the answer she wants to hear. Sneak. I see we're using our animation budget well this episode. It is me. I'm all for it. We could just go wearing that pink thing there. And my wallet. It's kind of some important things to not lose. I'm glad to be seeing some more Kanda. I'm waiting inside the coffee shop. Can you hurry up, please? I feel lonely without you, Kana. You know, they did not bat an eye about that cute actress girl just running by past them. Hakoa. Excuses. Not even true excuses. Take your seat. I've already ordered my pumpkin spice latte with 2 straws. Actually, those look pretty good. Naoko being so considerate even has like a heart. Really does feel like a date. Like, I still don't think that ship's gonna sail, but still should be a nice day for Kana. Our rich actress girl flexing her money. We're focusing on them at an odd amount. I guess just for comparison's sake. It's like I must have it here somewhere. Good old Suika. Not to be confused with the watermelon. You're too slow. We really should be holding hands. Yeah, the fancy way to write one. True. This is nice though. What was that reaction about? Oh, yeah. Okay, now I gotcha. Now I'm caught up. It's like you chose her. But that's definitely a case of it's not that deep, bro. You know? He's being so gentlemanly. Like it's a real date. How dare you steal my bag? Like some common thief. Can we have dinner together? It's like, yes, I would love your meat. Yeah, that reaction was almost more like he was taking his daughter somewhere. We've been expecting you. Wow, this is nice and fancy. He's like a knife and fork and everything. I was kind of hoping we'd get some kind of reaction to that. I know, right? Almost like some kind of playboy. Former 30. Yeah, she wouldn't know that though. He's a high school in name only. I was about to say, like, how much romantic experience did he have in his last life? Did we ever talk about that? Yeah, if she wasn't already in love with him, this probably would have done it. Mistress bringing up the girlfriend while we're on a date. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. If he's no longer actively pursuing the father thing, I mean, like, the kind of thing was initially for that purpose, right? Yeah, we're talking about you, not me. I don't have the right. I was going to like knock on the. I don't think it's gonna go that far. I love the ninja run though. Like after his life experience, he's not gonna risk it in an idol pregnant. Like he wouldn't do that. He dropped me off at home. Didn't even put a baby in me first. Take a picture of the meat. Yeah, she clearly had fun, but it's complicated. Yeah, they didn't really imply a positive or negative answer, but just gonna have to watch how he handles it. Was she that still? Because that was really still. Wow, he is an OG son. Because it makes me cute. I mean, I knew the answer. It's one of those things girls like more. Because there are some things that are like that. The girls think look good, guys don't really care about one way or the other. I'm bringing that up. Again, your journey's not really over. Yeah, like what are your true feelings towards her? Like, is there anything there beyond, work relations? Probably not, but I go everywhere else. Yeah, we kind of already saw her, childhood and how that went with the other students. Right. Uh, it hurts when she says it. Because she likes him. Yeah, no need to no need to draw it out. I mean, it was always only a matter of time, like, because Kana has a better chance of being his wife than she does. Unless she can do just a really good eye impression, like 24/7. If she wants to keep him, that would be your best bet. If she didn't want to give up. Never even held hands. Did you at least bang at all? Was I helpful? God, this hurts so much. Uh, uh, is this where she jumped that one time? Because he's still the one that saved her life at the end of the day. That was such a damn depressing episode. One of the few times I almost wanted to just stop the recording. Okay, okay. I mean, uh, I mean, what do you say in response to that when you're trying to break up with someone? A great pouty face, but it's like a question mark. Do you? Another question mark. Uh, kind of going in an odd direction. I don't think anyone really knows what kind of relationship you have. So we're just gonna like casually bang on weekends. Like, what's the end game of this conversation? Namely, my father. Oh, okay. I didn't know he done it that many times. Damn. And when you got a goal in life, I thought I saw two tongues. I don't know what I thought I saw there. Allegedly. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Man, what's going on in her head? No, seriously, what am I watching? Because that's clearly Aqua and and Ruby. Is this supposed to represent her like putting things together? I had to look at that. I might have to look at that animation bit again. Uh, but was that implying she was putting some last puzzle pieces together in her head? Because I think that might have been what that was. Like maybe she actually figured everything out. I mean, she already knew a lot. Okay, I guess she just figured that the father's still alive is what is the big thing here. Because yeah, it's not exactly a hard thing to figure out. So if you don't see it, you probably don't want to. The loophole she's talking about. Because Aqua's not stupid, you know. He's smarter than I am, I can tell you that. But like he said himself, you know, he kind of wants to be free of this. So if his brain finds an out, he'll take it subconsciously. Crow. Who is that crow spying for? Someone's gonna show up in this scene, right? This is lingering on her a while. So somebody. Oh, is that Memcho? Is that Memcho? No. Who is this? That's not that no. That can't be the actual father right there. There's no way. Oh no, that is what that no, that is what they're implying here. I already thought with a somewhat similar hair color. Even that, yeah, they're just straight up saying it. Even has like a borderline bad guy kind of voice too. And they just dropped that on us just last minute. I did not expect I did not expect to actually get it in this episode. Yeah, I don't know where we're going with this. Going after this. And there's another point. The one guy that died that was the supposed father didn't even look like anyone really. Man, there's a lot to digest for this episode. I kind of want to look up his voice actor. Not sure if he would even be on the character list or if I even want to see his name really. The spoiler reasons. And yep, that's it. Okay, that was the 11th episode of the second season of Oshinoko. Like I said, a lot to digest here. Give me a second to put things together. So we the early stuff in the episode was nice because we had some Aqua Kana hanging out stuff. It was basically a date. Let's be honest, right? So Kana had a lot of fun with that. She did the classic like, "What outfit should I wear?" sort of stuff, you know, in front of the mirror. The conflict, really cute. Enjoyed that stuff. I love the cute, sexy like voiceover stuff. That was a nice touch. But Kana ended up being a little bit late, making excuses. But Aqua being a great host, getting her a nice beverage, like a reservation, like you know he really has that Oji-san energy, you know. So as always, people are gonna be a little bit confused about that, but like things don't go exactly how Kana may have imagined it. Like there's especially some conflict in the pay and the bill segment, right? But not a big deal overall. But he picked the white suitcase thingy, you know, which is her color, so it's like he chose her, right? So that definitely got her going a little bit. But has some delicious meat. But at some point we end up bringing up the actual girlfriend, right? So that's still complicated because he only really has her to use her, but doesn't think he has use for her anymore because he thinks he found the father, which is now dead, but none of that is true, which they did. They were nice enough to confirm that at the end of the episode. But you know, but Kana's got a lot of things going on in her head, and then once because I think that was like half the episode right there too, just about. But then we actually had some time spent with Akane because we had to figure things out there. And she's pretty sharp, pretty smart herself. She picked up on real quick that Aqua was planning on breaking up with her, and she doesn't want that to be dilly dally. Just do it right. And she made the very intentional decision to talk this out at her the location that Aqua saved her life, which was a nice touch. But yeah, the conversation certainly took some turns here and there. Really, like I was not quite sure where this was going to end up. You know, like whether it was going to be a thing where it's like, well, even if I'm not your girlfriend, we could still, you know, have a good relationship. But like I wasn't quite sure where this was gonna end up. But they Aqua opened up a lot. Even mentioned up the half siblings thing. I mean, she already knows a lot, right? And we had this the visualization, which is a little bit abstract, but it popped up. Yeah, I think it popped up pretty much right after you mentioned this half sibling stuff, and we saw the visualization of Ruby and Aqua because they have the respective color stars, right? Because I'm just gonna go through this again slowly. Because see the two of them. Of course, Ruby is smiling in it. Aqua is not. But he mentions the affair, and then we see these three people, which I assume the purple starts with the eye, and the one dude, and then the other woman, and those two kind of disappear to represent the death. Yeah. But yeah, the look on one of the things I definitely appreciated about the scene was the look on Akane's face because you could tell there was something going on in that head. There were cogs turning, right? Because she was thinking about what Aqua decided not to think about. But because as he's talking about like it's okay to move on and all that, she just eyes wide open, like even though it wasn't like an over the top expression at all, and yet you could tell there was so much behind that face. It's actually really good, really well depicted. But yeah, eventually we get back to the art stuff, and we see the yeah that child is that child which child I don't because we have a child in this shot. Not sure which one that's supposed to be. I assume it's supposed to be the half sibling, but then we have like the wishy like a big old snake thingy, which I guess is supposed to represent the real father because you know impregnate going into going into I to make Ruby and Aqua. And I think it circles back to the first part of the animation when they pop up. So yeah, it definitely once you actually go through it more slowly, it's pretty obvious what it means. But yeah, I didn't quite get it at first, but yeah, that is a big thing. Like Aqua, he should know that he's dedicated his whole life to this, figuring out lots of things, doing 100 DNA tests. Like the possibility of the snake here, there's no reason he shouldn't understand that, but he doesn't want to. So, I wonder what Akana's gonna do because I think that the ball's kind of in her court, unless the father himself makes a move, which is possible. Like we saw him at the end of the episode, walking in the graveyard, passing Ruby. Definitely knows who she is. Like, sure he knows how to find her. Like, that is the scariest thing right there. Like, what is the intentions of the father? Like, he's always been such a big mystery. Like, because he basically, like, yeah, orchestrated the Eye's death, right? Like, there's nothing positive he could possibly want with Ruby and Aqua. So I am just so and right now he knows a lot more about them than they know about him, right? Because if he knows about Ruby, he should know about Aqua. Like, so if he wants to, I don't know what he wants. That's the thing. Like, they've like what 16 right now or something. Like, if he wanted to get rid of them, he could have done that before now. Like, I don't understand him. I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't really get him. He didn't say much in the episode. He acknowledged Ruby's beauty, which is anyone could tell that, right? But like they wouldn't have shown him if he wasn't planning on doing something, right? That's why I'm so worried. But so it's possible that something that he does brings Aqua back into it, but otherwise it would have to be in Akane's court to say something to spur on Aqua, but would she want to, right? Like that's the kind of decision she has to make. But yeah, until she called it a simple loophole, I didn't really think about the fact that that is an obvious thing that Aqua could easily figure out, considering he's probably at least twice as smart as I am, and I figured it out real quick. So there is no universe where Aqua's doesn't figure that out unless he doesn't want to, which is obviously the case because he wants to be free. You know, he probably feels obligated to stick with this path because he's been on it for so long and everything, but he wants off that train. And when an opportunity presented itself, he took it, but will he stay off? That's the question. Will people let him stay off? So, yeah, the plot is definitely moving. That's for sure. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to say. So, thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.